Welcome back to What's Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Škoda T25. It's a Tier 6 Czech medium tank. It's located on the south spawn of Halluf and it's under the command of Heavy 999. Now basically this is the same tank as the Panzer T25. The only difference really is that this thing has got an autoloader and the Panzer T25 has just got a single shot gun. Now it's a 3-shot autoloader. 75mm or 7.5cm you might say, 110 alpha and 132mm of penetration with standard shells, and that goes up to 185 with the APCR. It's quite a nippy little tank and it's reasonably fast at relocating. Now the Panzer T25 has vulnerability in that it lacks the armour, but the Škoda T25 actually has the advantage of that autoloader, which frightens enemy tanks away. They can still penetrate it just as well as they can penetrate the Panzer T25, but the difference is that autoloader, it makes other tanks worried that they can lose up to 330 hit points in next to no time at all. It's only 1.33 seconds between the cycling of the gun, so yes, in a matter of 3 seconds you could be down by 300 hit points, and at this tier that could be important. Nobody's come up to the corner yet. Oh, they have, but they're just around the corner. He's poking around. Wait for it. They're very reluctant to come out now that he's on that corner. And again, I think that might be the scare tactics of the Škoda T25. People don't want to get hit by 3 75mm rounds in quick succession. They don't mind being hit by an 85mm round. They took shots of that Type 58. But when it comes to 3 75mm rounds coming back at them, yeah, I think they're a bit reluctant. He's got a full mag. Okay, he's waiting for them to shoot before he pokes. And again, they're reluctant to come forward. You see, it's almost like they're frightened of that autoloader. They know what it can do. Oh, easy 8. Now he fired 2 but didn't get any success with either of them, so he decided to pull back. And now that KV-1S is in there, they'll focus on that guy, which means he can push forward. In fact, the Type has decided he wants to push all the way. That gives Heavy the chance to sit back here and wait for somebody to make a mistake. Can't hit the Easy 8 for the moment. Top of the turret. No, not going to get that. Oh, took a round. Now that's a 75mm coming, or 76mm round coming back. Oh, now this is interesting. KV2 over in the distance. Our Britann Panther or Baguette Panther just took a hit. But what he's actually noticed from the minimap is that there's 2 enemy heavies around the corner. So he's taking a quick look because he can hit these guys.
That was close.
And yep, got around into the KV2 as well. Decided to pull back. I think that was the prudent thing to do really, because if he'd stayed there he probably would have been derped by the KV2R. In fact, I think he's trying to tempt that KV2 to firing prematurely. Side scraping on a KV2, not really a good idea, but the Type 58 is just around the corner. And so you can probably poke out now. Oh, there's the KV2. Okay. Hello, Mr. KV2.
That was close. That was fucking close. Close. No, that's wrong. Wait. That was close.
I'm infested with Klauses. Yes, I noticed that in the tank game, they actually come in, even if it's not a near miss, it's a direct hit. As I said in previous games, it's even funnier if you set light to an enemy tank. All of a sudden you've got 12 Klauses in the same room, and they're all saying different things. Well, all the enemy in the north, all our teammates in the northwest corner have been killed, but these guys up here are probably unaware that Heavy 999 is just behind them and he's loaded with premium rounds. Oh, here's one of them.
That was fucking close! That was close!
And that guy went up.
Wait.
He set light to him.
That was close!
He's reloading, 7.31 seconds for the reload. He departs the area as quickly as he can. Going after the Easy 8. There you go. Take him in the ass.
That was close. That was close.
And he got another fire.
That was close. That was close.
You see what I mean? 12 Klauses altogether. It's almost like we're running a cloning facility for Klauses at the moment. KV2! Hello, Mr. KV2!
That was close. That was close.
Yes, I think we might have to take the mod offline because otherwise we're just going to get Klaus after Klaus. Okay, watch where you're going. Okay, he wants that KV2. Trying to avoid the shells coming in from the enemy Arty. There's only 2 mediums left and a heavy, and an Arty rather, versus 2 heavies and 3 Artys. And it looks like all the Artys are focusing on Heavy 999 because he's the Škoda. And he's just been stunned again. He's stunned again. Oh, KV2 failed on his derp. He's got a 15-second reload.
That was fucking close. No,
and there you go, he's gone.
Wait. That was close.
Now, there's only 1 heavy left. It's also a KV2 and 3 M44s. He's only got standard ammo. Quick check round the corner. Nobody there. The KV2 was last seen in grid square B3, but if he's there or not, we don't know. So it looks to me like Heavy 999 is going to do a quick scouting run to see if he can find the guy. And then either try and set him up and ambush him, or go after the enemy Arty. Once those Arty are out of the game, the KV2 should be fairly vulnerable. KV2s have got a very long reload. And there he is! And he's a one-shot! So, Mr. KV2, you might be loaded, but you are vulnerable. And, well, it looks to me like Heavy 999 is picking a spot, but our Striv has just killed one of their Artys, the M44. Heavy's looking for him. There he is.
That was close.
1 shot in, 2 missed. Go for the 3rd. He's 1 hit point left. Oh, and it didn't hit. It actually ricocheted off. But he will reload before the KV2 does.
That was close.
And that is the end of the enemy's chances, unless, of course, Heavy 999 flips himself over. And there's the M44, one of them, and he's on round the corner, and he knows that Heavy's here. And Heavy gets hit by the enemy M44 from behind, and his engine's gone. Here comes the M44.
Close. That was close. No, that was fucking close. That was close.
Multiple Klauses. Oh, and he gets hit by the M44 again. He's stunned again. No, I'm not going to do the rest of it. I'll leave that to Klaus. Okay, so there's only 1 M44 left. And it looks like Heavy 999 potentially has the high caliber. Of course, we'll have to find out if he was the one who earned the highest damage at the end of the game. He's platooned with the Striv M4257. They both got 4 kills. So he's got a potential brothers in arms in hand as well, so long as he survives. And I think the M44 is somewhere over in this direction, not up in the northeast corner of the map. He's over in the east corner of the map. Somewhere up this cliff. He's hiding. because this is the direction that the M44 shell came from. Where is he? Looks like he's run south. Of course, he might have actually gone over the edge. Oh, there he is. Hello.
That was close.
Oh, our M44 gets the kill on him. And that is the end of the game. Very well played, Heavy 999. And thank you very much for all the Klauses involved in this in this production. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Ace tanker for Heavy 999 in the Škoda T25. In fact, this was his first ace tanker in this vehicle. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He actually ended up with 4, and he got an arsonist because he set light to one of the enemy tanks, the Type 58. He hit him in the fuel tank, and he, well, burned up very quickly. And also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one he managed to get 13. At least I think it's 13. Yes, my eyesight is right. And a Brothers in Arms and a high caliber as well. His win rate from the battle was 10,065, which is Super Unicum standard and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at the stats, and we can see that he actually earned 2,625 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the KV2 on the enemy team. He wasn't that far behind. 2,270 went to him, and after that it was the Striv M4257, 2,094. When it came to kills, he shared the top spot with the Striv. They both got 4 kills each. 3 kills went to the KV2. 2 kills went to the enemy KV2, their M44, their KV2R, and also to the AMT 178B and M44 on his own team. When it came to base XP, he managed to get 1,374, which means he's got the top in all 3 columns. 1,016 went to the Striv M4257, and then after that 690 went to the KV2 on the enemy team. He fired 29 rounds in that game, got 23 direct hits and 21 penetrations, 0 splash, damage of 2,625 hit points, all of it at close range, received 3 hits from the enemy, only one of which was actually a penetration, surprisingly. It says here 0 non-penetrations, which is surprising considering 3 hits. You'd think that there would be 2 non-penetrations, but 7 hits by way of splash damage. Yes, the Arty were having a good time firing shots into him as he was trying to take out their teammates. 2 enemy vehicles were spotted, 8 enemy vehicles were damaged and 4 killed, and 751 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 50,373 credits, but he did fire a fair amount of APCR during that game, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he actually made a loss of 23,421 credits. He received 2,061 XP, and there was no multiplier, so that's all the experience points he took away. But he said, "Ace my T25, number 2 helped, BIA and high caliber." Well, yes, the Striv M4257 really did help in this game, because he did manage to get that Brothers in Arms, but he actually did help in the way of actually cleaning up some of the other tanks that were left behind. And well, it was inconvenient because there was an M44 and was making its way towards RCAP, and the Striv found that guy and took him out the game. But I think really he did actually get some help from his own Arty in this game as well, because that guy was on the ball trying to get shots on the enemy tanks as and when Heavy 999 spotted them. So it was a good game overall. I think it's always fun. This is a fun tank to play because of the autoloader. It really does harass people. And it's a scare factor. The fact that you can get 3 shells, 3 75mm shells coming at you in very short time makes people pull back. When in fact, actually, this tank has got very thin armour, so it's very easy to hit and penetrate. And surprisingly, people fear it just because it's got an autoloader. So well done, Heavy 999. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Let other people know that we exist, please. And thanks for watching.